Welcome back, Pokemon fans. Angel of the Night here. We are back again with the Grand Challenge 2025 Part 1, and we're getting into battle number 35. Honestly, I need to just stop and review some of these edits sometimes. I don't know why that little intro part with the gates and the circle don't really work out, but that's fine. We're going to move on here. No point in going backwards. We're going to see Gholdengo and Porygon2 on the opposing side. We've got our Zebstrika and our Tauros. Now, of course, we did get the Intimidate off onto the two opposing Pokemon, but, of course, Porygon did boost up some stats there as well with the download. So we're going to lock in here. We're likely going to go for the close combat into the Porygon2. And, of course, we are also going to go for the high horsepower into the Gholdengo due to it being a steel type. However, we've got thrown kind of a little issue here. There is the Tera Ghost with Porygon2. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to hit the close combat into the Porygon2, but we did manage to get the high horsepower off onto the Gholdengo, and that's pretty freaking awesome, considering the fact that Gholdengo is such a huge threatening Pokemon. It actually ends up going for the Shadow Ball here and picking up a one-hit knockout off onto that Tauros. And honestly, that is very disappointing because I was really hoping to be able to rip this guy a new one. But anyway, Porygon2 comes in with a tri-attack. Zebstrika barely holds on with 2 HP. And of course, the next Pokemon that we come in with is Misdreavus. Now, of course, we have a couple of options here. We can go for the high horsepower yet again into the Gholdengo. And then, of course, with the Misdreavus, we could always go for a Terra change to be able to try to resist any kind of normal type moves and all that stuff. And now that I think about it, it probably wasn't the smartest option to go for Terra Steel, but with the Gholdengo on the opposing side, if I don't take it out, obviously we want to live a Shadow Ball, so that's probably the best choice, realistically. So we do manage to get a high horsepower off here, which is great. Gholdengo is down and out, getting some payback for taking out our Tauros. But unfortunately, Zebstrika does lose some HP due to the Life Orb, so he's actually knocked out as well. Just leaving the Porygon2 and the Misdreavus, both Eviolite users, still onto the field. So we actually end up going in for a Shadow Ball here, super effective due to the fact that he is a Ghost-type Pokemon. Porygon2 is also going to retaliate with their own Shadow Ball, and you know what, I'm really glad that I did end up going for the Terra Steel here because it actually helps us out with survival. The last Pokemon that I have here on the team is Maushold, and of course Maushold does have a little secret to try to take on some Ghost-type Pokemon. Next Pokemon coming in is going to be Primarina, and of course that is a Fairy and Water-type Pokemon. So we do have a couple of options here. We could go for the Population Bomb into the Primarina, and then of course we could also go for the Shadow Ball into the Misdreavus. Or we could have also gone for Bite into the Porygon2, and we could have also gone for the Thunderbolt into the Primarina. But seeing as how Primarina has protected itself this turn, I think the Shadow Ball into the Porygon2 was probably the best choice. Now, of course, again, that is super effective. They've gone for the Trick Room. Obviously, they want to outspeed our family of 4. However, Misdreavus is a little bit slower. So we might be able to pull this off, but we're going to try our best here to try to take out this Primarina with this Population Bomb, and of course we're going to try to continue to attack the Porygon2. They've gone for the Tri-Attack, and of course that has done some serious damage to Maushold. And of course the Hyper Voice being able to pick off the KO leaves the Misdreavus in a very tough spot. Realistically, the chances of me being able to pull off a victory here are going to be very slim, but we are going to try anyway. Here we go with the Shadow Ball into the Porygon2. Oh, so close, almost being able to pick up a KO. I have a feeling he's probably going to end up going for the recover here at some point, but yeah, there it is. There's the recover. As all Porygon2 users, they always tend to recover it off. So there's the Hyper Voice that is going to be able to pick up the KO off onto the Misdreavus, and that is going to be game. So if you guys enjoyed the battle there today, I know it's a loss, but if you enjoyed it nonetheless, make sure to post a comment down below and press that like button, and I will catch you guys in the next battle. Peace out.